Alrighty, let me just make sure these settings are correct. That is indeed correct. Alright, so. Hello everyone, well, God, don't do that. Welcome to the stream. I should really change that setting in the back there, but we're starting on the line portion of this model. For the very mini line parts of this model, let me just find where it hit here. Okay. Alright, you need to be a different color. This doesn't need to be here anymore. You need to be a different color. Okay, maybe not that color. It needs the other color in the back. So let's go like that. We'll go you need to be darker. Alright, so go lines into that's the right language settings right now. So many beautiful problems. Alright, so as usual, I'm gonna center everything around the head. And we'll need the ruler into here now. Okay, let's just check the ruler up here. That right down the middle? It was right down the middle. Okay, good. I'll fix up pin. It feels a little thick. Why does it feel a little thick? It's not actually a little thick, I think. Well. Maybe I should have picked a different color for this. It's not mirrored. Glorious. You snap. You snap for a moment. Okay, so that is our basic shape. Hello there, how you doing? I'm gonna go from here. Go head first, or go hair first. Okay, let's do some face parts real quick while I'm in here. Let's go face. Make another folder in here called eyes. Make another folder in here called right. Why did I have something in my mouth? What is this? Oh, it's part of dinner. Get this out of here. I think I want to actually slant the eyes a little tiny bit more. Pop that in like that. Anyone want to go side lash? Want to define a bottom lash? You got like one extension here. We'll go like right on the end here. I need to redirect the braid coming down here a little bit. Where is you? Used to direct a little bit like that. I need to stretch all the way around. I want to actually have a couple of little bit of hair coming through here. Kind of like the end of the braid. Could like pull it behind the ear and then like do something silly like this. Maybe move that down so it's like the base of the ear. We'll just hang it down, I guess. Just braid down, hang down. We'll swing it a little bit interestingly though, but behind the ear, because that limits how much you can swing one way. I'll think about that later. Alright, we want to go brow. Sure. Alright, then need to go above the head or below the head? Below the head. We're going to... Actually, should it be below the head? Think about how to actually do the ear, because I'm going to have an ear that's very visible, but I also need to have hair curling around it. Can I split it? Am I going to need a back piece here? Actually, might actually need a back piece, which would be interesting. Well, either way, for now, we'll make a folder. We'll call this ear. Thinking about another weird thing I can try. Might be better to put that around the back though. Either way, ear. Oh, we need to go... Actually, I don't want to split up between right and left, but I should put it in one folder. What are we doing? I need to split this into multiple parts. Oh boy. that through there for now. Okay, is there anything else I could very quickly mirror? I guess I should. Throw on the first layer of the mouth. Hold up. Let's either do that. You. Mouth. Let's say upper lip. We'll do the usual. We're gonna keep the line mostly straight and wide to ensure that's easy to work with. Which requires me to draw a straight line. Okay, there we go. Oh jeez. Alright, what's that doing on the ground? Pick that up. Okay. Oh, iris. Let me able by you. I need a eyeball. Sure. You need to separate the noise at all? Probably not, right? Doesn't need to be a line that's above quite a lot of things. We'll just go... I don't know if I need extra layers on the nose, so we'll just keep it... Actually, might have some extra light refractions on the nose, so let's put this on a folder and make it easy to manage. But putting it on a folder makes it much more annoying to manage against the blending layers. I'll figure it out. I don't actually need to do like one single back piece to the head for now. Oh jeez. I need to separate those layers. What is the best way to deal with the back? Let me just think about the back here for a moment. I'm probably thinking about this way too hard. I put a back piece and then loop the remaining of the, or the other layers of the hair over the top. That's the best, that's the most sensible way to do it. So the back piece is 90% serving as a cover rather than a shape. Well, it also serves as a shape for whenever anything's uncovered. Kind of the same as a top piece. And the top is going to be blocked most of the way. Alright, so let's make a folder here for... Let's just keep this as one folder. Make another folder. This is going to be here behind kid. What do I want to do here? Hello there, how you doing? Okay, so put a back piece that acts mostly as a cover and a shape for everything else. So this would be back, side, or should it just be the whole back piece? Don't need two pieces here. When the kid turns, it'll block the other side. So in theory, just gonna be one piece, and the other side doesn't matter all that much as the kid's turning, because it'll just not be in view. Yeah, go with that. All right. So basically, what we want this piece to do, this is what here, back, bottom. Let's pull the bottom for sure. So basically, shape. His job is mostly just to form out the... Yeah, that reaches what? The back of the head, which is about... I don't want to have anything loose down here. Okay, that's question number 2 now. I haven't thought this through. If it's pulled back like this, I don't think I do. So we're just gonna let the... That's the wrong button. The line here come all the way down to the back of the neck. Am I not using the right layer here? Wait, why you no erase? Oh, that's a different layer. Well, that explains a lot. Okay, let's make you not blue, because that is not actually helping. You can be red. Just make it about the same shape as the head. Okay, then, do we want the top? The top should be in front of the head. So then we'll go here. Make a folder for the hair. Do I want to just slam in a top piece before anything else happens? Hey, you know what? Let's do that. Top. And we want to just make a folder for that. And we'll go top. Okay, do I want it to be flat and round, or do I want it to bump up a little bit? Let's bump it up a little bit. So we'll go... Just so there's a little bit to the roots of the hair. This will roll underneath these other pieces, and then this has to come down to meet this, aim towards that line. Is this too far out? Not. Is it? Wait, no. No, it's not. So these two effectively meet, but they don't actually need to meet. This has to come further out. Probably not have the hair spray out that aggressively if there's something holding it down right here. Okay, then everything else is going to be symmetrical. Now let's just throw in the neck real quick since that's going to be symmetrical, and then everything else basically isn't. We're going to go here behind head. Neck go in front. Neck go in front. To put a folder in front of this, we'll go torso. Or torso. Yep, torso. Body. Make a folder. Neck. Make a folder. Neck. Do I need a shape for this, or do I just layer all my layers right on top? That should be fine. Alright, we'll just slam down the neck and then we'll worry about everything else afterwards. Neck is red line. And we need this to stretch all the way, ideally, into the center of the head up to here. Just to make sure that there aren't any funny problems as the head's moving around. That's reaching right up into the cranium. Alright, then we want to do hair. So, on top of this, we want the front hair, the side hair, the... I don't want to separate this. Question number one, how do I want to separate this? There's only really one set of side hair this time with the on the left side of the head, right side of the screen. I feel like I'm cutting off a lot. I'm cutting off a lot. I don't feel like I'm hearing everything I'm saying. At some point I'll get these filters right and it'll stop cutting me off. Okay, so regardless. I want to wrap the visor around the head first and use that to control the shape. I think I've actually bent it down too early. Just looking at the sketch, I think I should actually... The top of the beak of the visor should be like here. And then that will stretch out over to like here. Actually no, it needs to stretch all the way out to where the edge of this is, so it'll be like here. I don't hear about that. And then this will actually be more like a flat edge around here, wouldn't it? Actually, no, that means the top here will also be like out here. How's that about to sit? I think if I'm visioning it correctly right now. Hmm. Okay, the one that says body here. I may as well, right? You know, technically on top of everything, so I guess I could just separate that. Alright, we'll go separate, then we'll go visor. Actually, I'm gonna check what this part is called. Cap part names. What's it supposed to be called? That part's called a visor. Bill. Beak. Brim. There's a lot of names for it. Bill, brim. Not a beak. I don't know why I keep calling it a beak. Sometimes also called a visor, as that front part. Well, we'll call it Bill. This is not going to be symmetrical, so turn that off and make sure this is also off. Turn that off. So I want to draw the front bit straight onto this. Realistically, I should. Whoop. How do I put this in front of the visor portion, the top part? And how do I deal with the shape here? This isn't going to turn far enough to see the other edge. Or, the way I'm doing it, I don't have the luxury of turning it so far I see the other edge. So let's see what's the best way to deal with this then. That's too far out. This is going to have to be straighter. And Yeah, the rest of it goes for behind the head. That feels too high. This has to have been down and then. Well, let's see. Does that help? It's now telling me I'm not dropping frames. I had to not turn some stuff off. That might be the cause of it. Which is still a little weird, since my standard bit rate I'm sending out is lower than it used to be. I really think it would tell me that I was dropping frames before I start dropping frames. Is it better or worse? Or don't you start moving because there's nothing on the screen that's moving to see if it's really buffering or not? Alright, the braid needs to come through. Do I want to separate into a bit that hangs down behind the ear? I actually don't know why it still has a problem, because compared to before, I had the good old the whole system wipe. I'm actually sending out half the bit rate than before, which was usually how much I lost when before I was sending out, was it 64,000? Now I'm sending out 32,000. But before, when I had the VPN stuff on, it would cut me about a half. I'll see how it goes. If it's still a problem, then I'll see what else I can do. We need to bring the braid down. It needs to go behind the ear. It's just gonna have a mask behind the ear. I don't really have a way to draw the two parts behind each other, do I? Because it needs to go up between the head and the ear. Yeah, it's not a really good way to do this. I'm just gonna mask it behind the ear and hope for the best. Which means I should give myself a little bit of buffering space. Braid. Alright, let's direct this. So this has to go straight into here. No. A little bit in. And we're just gonna get you to go a little bit this way. Indeed, as the global rolled around to that big event. The was it the Solid Snake event? Honestly, I haven't been very good about turning on Block Hive recently. I had to turn it on my phone now, but I don't have it on my PC anymore. Since my phone can actually run the game now. Why wasn't on my phone originally? My phone is from 2015. It was okay originally, but then they dropped support for it. And now I have a phone from this year, or well, last year, technically. So now I have modern technology. Yeah, that's still a fun one, isn't it? Do you care about your money? Well, we don't, unless you upgrade your software. Or upgrade your hardware. Always the nicest thing for the old bank to send you. I don't think I want to actually bring this so far back. I feel like I want to cut off here. Just behind the ear, just hide this bit behind the ear. Decide if I want to do something with it later. These parts need to stitch up a bit further, whereas not front parts, I need side parts, where side parts you up. Okay, not that up. I'm so amazed sometimes how convoluted banking on the browsers becomes, just because they know they need to put less security things on your phone than on your browser, because technically your phone is more private. Oh, everything got wiped because my storage drive got wiped. I still haven't figured out how to get Windows onto my SSD. Well, actually no, I figured out how to get Windows onto my SSD after I beautifully wiped my hard drive and installed there. I can't figure out how to get my BIOS to recognize Windows or recognize my SSD, because when I go into my BIOS settings right now, it can see my hard drive, and then it can see a whole bunch of like USB ports, but I can't see my SSD for some unknown reason, even though I'm using it normally after I've like booted into Windows. So even if I clone Windows to the SSD, I don't know if I can get my computer to boot from my SSD. Because right now, a lot of things lag just because Windows is running off an ancient hard drive. Well, it's not ancient per se. I think it's like a 2019, 2020 hard drive. So it's still a modern hard drive, but it's still ancient technology comparatively. What do I want to do here? I actually want to bring that further off the head. Did the whole part just be raised up a bit? Actually, don't need a back piece here. I think I might want a back piece here, ideally. And honestly, if I would really just like a proper PC player, like app player of some kind of Archive, but that's accessible enough that they don't have to think about it, which is unfortunate. I turn on all the games that have like a proper downloadable PC player because those are just stable for start. Those don't crash. Oh, where's the ear? Okay, does that go to the front at the back? That has to go behind the... How do I deal with this part? What do I want to do here? Well, that's the whole point of the system, right? It's inherently gambling. I need a hairline here. Will I just put a color layer? What's the best way to deal with this? I actually just had to get rid of part of the headline. Because the hairline is the thing causing the problem right now. What is the best way to deal with the hairline without making this look weird? It might be better just have a color there. And not think about it and just let the other parts do their thing. Either way, this has to be on top. Or does it have to be behind? No, it has to be on top. It has to be on top of the top part. Okay. Go right side, pull back. Oh, I need a back piece here. Is it going to turn enough for me to need a back piece here? Then what I'm just going to do is I'm going to make a piece here. I'm just going to go top. This pulls over the head from the back. So this part stay hidden. By having two bits interlined to each other, that means I actually have a little bit of leeway to go like that means that all the subsequent pieces go these can just hide behind this piece here. And point into roughly where the ponytail needs to go. Not really a ponytail, it's a little more of a side tail. This just pulls back and towards the head. Something like that. I'm not too sure about the top of the visor in terms of how I've done the going over and around the head. Okay, that's most of the head. Alright, let me figure out what the heck I'm doing with this ponytail here. What am I looking at? Look at the green. For some reason I started twisting it. I don't know if I want to live with that or not. That'll be the front piece if I'm going to twist it like that. Do I need a back piece there if I'm going to do it like that? Okay, if I'm going to do it like that, I need to twist a lot earlier into the base. There's going to need to be a back piece. I should deal with the front. That's not even the front piece, isn't it? It's like the middle piece. Probably gonna make this one ponytail way too many layers, but yeah. Okay, I want to do a quick piece here. I'm gonna go strap back. That makes it look really thick. Okay, so that goes in there. That goes on top, yep. Then we need a different folder here for the tail. Oh wait, that was the big sneeze. Oh jeez. Do I need a separate piece here? These need to be two separate pieces. I think these need to be two separate pieces. This is the back. Mm-hmm. Hum. I want to change the angle here. I don't like how this piece is currently looking. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, so then we put a piece behind this, which is ponytail curl back. Indeed. Mm-hmm. I just don't like the shape of this in general. Mm-hmm. Hum, hum, hum. Jam that in there. Hmm. Well, I only quit League technically sometime last year. And I played it since Season 2. I think that's the game I played the longest for, well, played the longest continuously. I mean, I didn't really play it particularly competitively, but it was definitely the game I turned on way more often than I should have. Should be thinner here than what I'm doing. I mean, I go back to play Pokemon a lot, but I usually play it in different forms nowadays. Whose line is that? Is it your line? It's your line. I don't know how many times I've played through Pokemon Emerald at this point, because it's the most modded Pokemon game. I've definitely played through a lot of versions of Pokemon Emerald. It also depends if you're sinking time into it, right? Like, is it like pick up and play, or is it like you're actually sitting down and like sinking a huge amount of time into it? That's like usually how you end up looking at it. How do I want to do this? Oh, oh, pin, please don't roll. Hmm. Hum. I mean, these days, I play probably an unhealthy amount of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I turn it on, complain about the game, and then turn it off, and then turn it back on later. uh, but then I'm actually playing a good deck now, so I can't really complain. It's really amazing what happens when you're playing a kind of memey kind of deck, and then suddenly it gets actual good support, and suddenly it's good. Oh, how do I feel about this part? You know, let's put this right on top of everything else. So we want to bring this. Hmm. Oh wait. I haven't played it actual like MMO in a long time. I did go back to play a very old MMO a while ago, before the age of like a game pre uh linear progression, like from way back in the day. The grinding system in that game was so old that the game itself has inbuilt botting. Is the best way I can describe it. Um, you know your game is very grindy when you have an inbuilt botting system inside the game. Um, let me check when the game came out. So it's a really old game called Wonderland Online. It was originally a game made in Taiwan. Actually didn't make it to the West until 2008. It was released in 2005. So this was back in the day when you wanted to buy you had to buy an online games disc and then take it home and then install it off the disc and then connect it to servers. So like back in those days. When it came to the West in 2008, it was something you could install over the internet. It was still dial-up. uh, Unfortunately, the Western version took out a lot of the game systems that made the game bearable and put it all behind the cash shop. So the Western version of the game was incredibly pay to win. Along with the fact that back in the day with dial-up, playing games from the great world of Down Under was not very feasible. You were running on about 400 ping. So that was also fun. Nowadays, it's only 200 ping. I mean, it was a good game for its time, but it just didn't make it to the West fast enough. But around the time it released in the West was about the time games started doing the as long as you're doing all the quests, you'll be leveled enough to do all the content. Because this game was very open world. Let me just bring it up. Do I have a display capture? I don't. Let me do that. What I want to do here, I want to go. Alright, let me just make sure I'm not showing anything bad before I do this. That's not it. Oh, the wiki's down. The game is so old that like the wikis have like gone down. Like... So I guess we're going to Wikipedia. So the funny thing is that it's actually a oh wow, they actually have this. So I was actually playing on this private server that opened a little while ago. It's a Chinese server, so I was playing the whole game in traditional Chinese, which you know, when the aspect ratio of the game was made for much smaller monitors, it's absolutely hideous. As much as I actually can't read simplified Chinese, you can only read traditional. Reading yellow text on a slightly opaque blue text box when the font is like 10-point font for traditional Chinese is absolutely impossible. Your eyes do not work. It's literally text for ants. Does it talk about the ability to absolutely not require you to look at the game? It does not. There's still videos of like some stuff on the YouTubes, since there is the Chinese server that runs. Actually, I did notice because for some unknown reason, someone on my friend list turned it on. The mobile version of the game, like they ported it to mobile, and it's apparently the most predatory. Well, it's one of the most predatory cash shops of old game ports that exists, but the game exists on Steam. Like, I did not know that was like a thing. So we can actually take a look at some gameplay here. You can even see within the little preview box of Steam, it's not the right aspect ratio. And you can also very much see the mobile controls on this game that did not exist before. You know, apparently the mobile version has like some things that the original game doesn't, but you have to play certain characters to use it rather than just having generic characters that just act as a player character. I mean, the game looked very nice for its time. It did not age well. Let's just say it like that. It aged incredibly poorly. And though it's still interesting going back to it because it's just a lot of nostalgia. Because I played that game for 3 to 4 years, I think. I played it for the majority of my time in high school. But the private Chinese server that's operating nowadays, which I can't get back into because I didn't save my username for my accounts, and well, the file that had my usernames in them got wiped. That game has the cash shop things that were completely locked behind, well, the things that are locked behind the cash shop in the Western version are all available, and the EXP is increased, so the game is actually bearable. It's also kind of interesting because nobody in that game plays with other people. You can have a party of 4 characters. All four of those characters will 100% be you. I don't even know how far in Minecraft was when I was in high school. I think Minecraft existed, but I don't know how far I had gone by then. Oh wait, you need to be on a different layer. I need a back piece here. Actually, when did Minecraft come out? Minecraft. 2009. How old was I? I was 13. I would have just started high school. I didn't start playing Minecraft till I was in university. That was about like 5 years later. So Minecraft only just released when I entered high school. Oh, it's getting late, I should shut up. Okay, so anyways, let me just... Okay, so, effectively, the head is like, for the most part, actually completely done. I think I might add one more piece to, right about here somewhere, going around the back, because I will need that piece as the head is turning. I think I want to split the ponytail probably one more time so that there's one piece going like this over the top here. Take a look at that, because this piece right now, this like very thick triangular piece is looking a little bit weird. But otherwise, the head is actually done, so that is generally decent pacing. Also, since you can, I don't have a VTuber model right now, you can actually see my mini layers here. Even though I have everything collapsed, you can really kind of see that this is a lot of layers. So, for those that are not familiar with how live 3D art usually goes, when people ask me for advice on how to do it, the first thing I usually say is name all your layers in folders, because you're going to need to organize, and some people don't organize. I actually didn't find out that a lot of my art friends who have been doing this longer than I have didn't really organize or name their layers because they just didn't need to, because they never worked on things that had that many layers. At least not until the great advent of VTubing reached the West, that they started doing a lot of overly layered stuff. Because I think even when they did animations, there wasn't that many layers. It was still something manageable, and they were just kind of used to it, so yeah. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of line art. We'll continue along with probably breaking up the ponytail a little bit more, and then we'll move down into the body. The hands are going to be resketched, because the hands currently do not look like hands, or they look like half hands. They're not nice looking hands, so and they're not in the right positions regardless, so they need to be redrawn before I go into the full sketch, or full lines. So if you want to see more of this, or be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from, leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all again next time.